what are you saying? Much, not much, okay. There it is up there. Out of the way. Amazing. There we go. This is my second attempt at starting to record this episode because I was just waffling a little bit. So basically, we all know what's happened. Excuse me. There's been a big announcement. There's 2 new Tomb Raider games coming out. So this is not only is this going to be the Obelisk of Khamoon, which is the level that we're doing right now. This is also going to serve to be my own personal. Let's make that abundantly clear. My own personal thoughts. Not what I think people should think about it. What I personally think about it. People have got opinions. I respect other people's opinions. It doesn't mean to say I agree with it. And I'm going to challenge certain opinions with my words. Okay? Cool. So, first and foremost, I am very, very, very fucking excited about the Legacy of Atlantis. That's what it's called, isn't it? It is. The Legacy of Atlantis, which will be a from the ground up remake of Tomb Raider 1. Now, we've already had that. Yeah, we did. We had Tomb Raider Anniversary, which was, which is actually on PS Plus. I've got it downloaded. I did start playing that a couple of weeks ago. Excuse me. But such is life. It's I've got a lot on, so I don't have too much time to play it. If I'm going to play PlayStation, it's going to be this, so I can do do's. So I'm very, very excited about Legacy of Atlantis. It looks fucking insane. I'm not even going to bother going in there, by the way, because these panthers are just a pain in the ass to kill. Sorry, I'm alive. So anyway, let's go straight into it in terms of what's been announced. So first of all, my first rant is the fact that the 2 games were both spoilt on Twitter before the fact. So instead of there being this whole big announcement where Lara Croft's back, oh, we're not just giving you 1 game, we're giving you 2 games. You buy one, you get one free. So you buy one, you get one free. It's already been announced by some absolute twat on Twitter who decides, oh, I'm going to get the ad revenue and the interactions, and I'm going to announce this to the world. And yeah, it's probably my own fault for daring to be on social media, but you know what? It's annoying. Shit like that is annoying. It irritates the fuck out of me. I remember years ago, back in the and this is going to solidify my unk status for all the kids out there. But I remember you used to go to the shop and the latest PlayStation magazine would be out, and on the front cover it would have Tomb Raider, for example, Tomb Raider Chronicles announced, all details in here, and you'd be like, what? And then you'd be like, oh my god, and you'd read it cover to cover to cover to cover. You would, and there'd be no comments, there'd be no negativity, there'd be nothing. Nobody would be offering their opinion. You would read it, you would study every single word, take every single bit of it in, you would drink it in, you would form your own opinion, and then you would be excited, and then the game would come out, and you would play it, and you would experience it, and if you were disappointed, you were disappointed. C'est la vie. But now, people are just writing everything off before it's even coming to fruition. They're saying that, oh, the trailer looks like it's made from AI, the animations look horrible, this, that, and the other, blah 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 blah. It's like, do you know what? It's obviously an early build of the game. It's the first. It's our first foray into these new games. Let it. It's like. It's like a good brandy. Let it settle. Let it sit. Give it some time to breathe. And then take a drink of it when it's good and ready. Do you see what I mean? People are getting too bogged down on very, very... Sorry, I thought there was something behind me then. It was Lara's ponytail. People are too bogged down on what little information we're given to begin with. So we got this going on. But I'm going to start shooting because there he is. I've lost what I was saying. Oh yeah. So yeah, people are getting too bogged down over what little information we've been given so far. We've had a teaser trailer for the Legacy of Atlantis, which is like I say, from the ground up remake of Tomb Raider 1. Whether that's going to be a remake of Anniversary or if it's going to be a remake of Tomb Raider 1, as in this literal game I'm literally playing right now, we don't know. That's part of the mystery. That's part of the fun. That's part of the sheer magic. Do you know what I mean? It's exciting. And I can't wait for it. Now, people are complaining about Lara's design. They're calling it Woke Raider, and I cannot for the life of me understand why. People are like, oh, she looks kind of Hispanic, she looks this, she looks that, she looks the other. People are complaining about what she looks like. I've seen... Okay, so I've seen posts on Twitter that are complaining that she's too attractive, and then I've seen posts on Twitter that are complaining that she's not attractive enough. You can't please everybody, obviously. I think the new design looks brilliant. I think, you know, it looks like Lara Croft. Who gives a shit? Do you know what I mean? I like the fact that they've changed the voice actress as well. You know, I'm not a voice actor, so, you know, I'm not one to sort of judge, because I'm, you know, this is obviously an art that somebody's good at and does as for a living. I don't. However, I was not a fan of the voice acting in the Survivor Series. There, I'll say it. I just wasn't, you know, and I'm a sucker for the original voice actors, you know. All of them, you know. From the originals all the way up to the present day, apart from the Survivor Series. You know, Shelley Blonde, Judith Gibbons, Janelle Elliott, amazing. You know, Keely Hawes as well. I mean, she's a proper actress anyway. She's a fantastic actress. She did an amazing job. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Survivor Series as a whole anyway. Saying that, I still played the games. They just didn't feel like Tomb Raider for me. Now, normally, obviously I'm excited for Legacy of Atlantis because I'm an unk, and you know it's a remake of what I'm used to, what I like, blah 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 blah. By the way, just to save some thingy, I'm not going down here. I am not going down here. Don't need to, don't want to. There's two mummies here. I'm not getting caught up in that. I don't want to. We move on. I'm not going to get that med pack either because it's just pointless. It's not pointless. I just don't want to. Where was I? But yeah, wasn't a fan of the Survivor series. I like the original games. I like Legacy. I'm looking forward to Legacy of Atlantis because straight off the bat in the trailer, you can see she's got the dual pistols. She's got the original sort of outfit. She's definitely fighting the T-Rex. It clearly depicts Peru, which I'm excited about. Caves looks insane, so does Vilcabamba, so there's a Lost Valley. Also, Qualipec as well. I'm pretty sure they showed some of that. In fact, yeah, they did show Qualipec, didn't they? Because they showed Lara jumping. It looks like she's like escaping, and I'm pretty sure there's like a boulder coming down. She's escaping. She's doing some mad jumps over some caverns. It looks pretty perilous. So they've obviously only showed Peru, which is cool. Let me just get rid of this big mother trucker. Whoa! God, these are so annoying. God damn. God damn, they suck. Gosh. Oh. So, yeah, they show like Peru, dual pistols, original outfit, all that stuff. Love it. Nostalgia overload. That's what we want. That's what we, as the fans, wanted. Now, they've also changed the voice actress, and I'm very, very happy about that. Now, this is secret number 1. How many secrets do we get? 3. There's like 3 secrets, bro. Oh, sugar. Ha ha ha. Secret number 2. And then secret number 3 is, yeah, you know. Boom, baby. Now, we are going to... Oh, no, we're not going to go that way. So, wait. Wait, sorry, let me... no, I'm not saving. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, so I picked that one up, and then that one is that one, and we get down there by jumping that ways. Yeah, and we go in there. Boom, baby. Okay. Now, there is absolutely no need whatsoever to go down to the very bottom, but I have a feeling I might have to. Does that make sense? Whatever, not supposed to make sense. But yeah, they've changed the voice actress, and I think she sounds brilliant. So that's exciting. Secret number 3. The easiest secret because you literally cannot miss it. So, yeah, Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. Very much looking forward to it because it satisfies my, nostalgia. which is all well and good. Fantastic. Now, Tomb Raider, and let me just double check I've got the name right. Tomb Raider Catalyst. And it will be, they're published by Amazon. Development at Crystal Dynamics. Now, sorry, I'm just doing some research here. Yep, so Alex Wilton Regan, who previously had significant roles in Dragon Age Inquisition and Cyberpunk 2077. She's also due to star as Joanna Dark in the cancelled remake of 2000's spy shooter Perfect Dark. There we go. Yeah, Tomb Raider Catalyst. Let's talk about that. I think now, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the Lara that people were complaining about was the Lara from Tomb Raider Catalyst. The Lara in the Legacy of Atlantis, people are saying looks very different from the Lara in Catalyst. Now, in Sugar. Now, here's the thing. My theory. Legacy of Atlantis is clearly, it's a remake of Tomb Raider 1, which would put it in this universe. Now, we had a remake of Tomb Raider 1, which was Anniversary, which was in the Legend universe. Meaning that, like, Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3, Last Revelation, Chronicles, all that. Angel of Darkness didn't happen, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, I suppose. But I digress. Will Legacy of Atlantis be part of the Survivor universe? So, following the events of 2013, Shadow and Rise, did Lara then go to Peru? I suppose that's the main sort of question. Or is it set in this universe and it's just a bit of fan service? So we're getting a sequel to, we're getting the fourth sort of installment of the Survivor series, which would be the first time we've had a fourth entry in a mainline Tomb Raider series since, of course, shit. Fuck. Oh, we're good. Whew. Yes, I did wee a little bit then. Oh, that was horrible. I almost made it as well. Bastard. And I've got this music going on. We'll just wait for this music to finish. And we just got to listen to that horrible noise. But yeah. I haven't even pressed the thing yet. Oh wait, I have. Well, I haven't. Wait, I can collect this. Oh, look at that. I've forgotten where I was now. But yeah, is Catalyst... my question is really... Let me just double check what's down here actually, because I can't remember. I don't know nothing! I feel like there's going to be a panther down here. Oh, whatever, innit? YOLO, innit? YOLO, innit? Boom, boom. It's like a big arena. It's a big arena type thing. Nah, it's not what it'll be. Oh yeah, yeah. See, I told you. I told you. I knew it. I only played this the other day. I did a practice run. Oh, that was scary. Oh, lad, that was scary. I'm living off my nerves today. I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling everything. Oh, Christ the Pope. Anyway, yeah, Legacy of Atlantis, I think it's just a bit of fan service. So, because the Lara in that looks very different to the one in Catalyst. Catalyst is a sequel to the last Survivor game, which this is mad, but I genuinely cannot remember if that's Rise or Shadow. Rise was the second one. I know that because I just turned around to look at my PS4 games, and I've got Rise as like a little here we go. I've got Rise of the Tomb Raider in like a little collector's edition booklet thing that's got like a little collector's like edition kind of booklet inside it, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that was the second one, and then obviously Shadow was the third one. So Catalyst will be a follow-on from that, where Lara is a fair bit older, hence why she looks different in the trailer to what she looks like normally. But what does she look like normally? Well, it differs, doesn't it? People are complaining she doesn't look like what she looked like in Tomb Raider Underworld, for example. But that's a completely different like timeline. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. Why would you want her to look like she did in Underworld when it's a sequel to Shadow? You know? It don't make no gosh darn sense. People just need to stop crying and just play the fucking games, do you know what I mean? Like, stop crying over nothing. There's enough shit going on in the world. There's enough uncertainty and everything like that as it is. There's enough fucking toxicity and lack of kindness in the world. And people are just not being very nice without us all turning on each other when it comes to like opinions on games and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, just enjoy it. You know, when it comes out, just be happy. You know, it looked like Lara Croft was just going to be left to just fade into obscurity and never be seen again. I don't want to go up here. but I'm gonna have to. Oh god, this is really freaking loud in my. Right, he's. If I just do that, is he alive? Is he there? He's dead. He's gone. I must have got him. I must have jumped up. Yeah, there's enough negativity in the world without, you know, making opinions on video games toxic. You know, if you don't like the look of the new Lara Croft, or you think it's particularly bad, you think it's particularly whatever, it doesn't suit your tastes, whatever, that's fine. You know, it's your fundamental right to not like something. Of course it is. It's, you know, it's your right as a human being. But don't shit on other people's opinions just because you don't like it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not shitting on other people's opinions. I don't understand some of it. I don't get why there's such an uproar. However, it's whatever, innit? You know, some people. I think, in terms of Tomb Raider fans, there's three types of Tomb Raider fan, isn't there? There's the Tomb Raider fan that was brought up on these games, such as myself. There's the fans who were brought up on the Legend series, and there's the fans that were brought up on the Survivor series. Now, if you idolise the Survivor series, that is the definitive way, you know, that is the definitive Tomb Raider. I know there's stuff there, but I'm not going to bother because it's just silly. I cannot be arsed. I'm not getting it. I'm not wasting my oxygen. Oh, do you know what? This. Oh, so many mummies, man. Do you know what? It's only going to get worse. Now, this is me jumping into the water in a minute. Boom! Haha! Yes. But the thing is, in Catalyst, she's a lot older anyway. Apparently, she's supposedly like quite a bit older than she is in Shadow. So maybe the events of Shadow. If I'm completely honest, I'm going to sound really ignorant now. I don't remember how Shadow ended. I played through it once because I thought I may as well, and that was like during like lockdown, COVID lockdown. No, actually, to be fair, it was just before. Crazy that. Where are we? What is this place? Am I safe? If I go down here, am I gonna be safe? I don't need to kill this mummy. Like, he doesn't need to die. He ain't done nothing to me. We don't need to bother him. Boom, baby. There we go. Do you recognise where we are? We're here! I don't believe there's anything here. The shotgun shells here. Now, make it a world to go round. There's this door here. It's inaccessible. There isn't anything behind that door. Sometimes you can see through here. But yeah, we're back in the city of Khamoon. But obviously, you know, it's been altered. It's not Tomb Raider 4 where it's all, you know, other levels like you can backtrack, you can go like you take one step and you're in one level, you take another step and you're back in the last level. It's not like that at all. However, this blew my mind as a kid. Like, I was like, yeah, but this is it. What? Like, this is the first Egypt level. And that very first area you're in is actually the gateway into the next level. But yeah, just I don't know if like my thoughts on the new Tomb Raider games have made sense or not. Probably not, but I didn't really prepare a script. This is all unscripted. It's just off the cuff, whatever. To summarize, I'm very excited about both games. I will definitely give Catalyst a chance. That much is clear. I'm going to play Catalyst. Legacy of Atlantis is going to be sick. Like, seriously. Oh, by the way, I've got all 3 secrets. And I use pistols only. Yeah. Because even if it's a sequel to the, you know, even if it's the 4th installment of the the Survivor series, I'm going to play it because I've played every Tomb Raider game. You get me? But that was my 2 pence. Legacy of Atlantis, psyched for. Catalyst, psyched for because she has a dual pistols. She's got rid of the bow, and she's got a dual pistols, which I think is beautiful. But that was Obelisk of Khamoon, and to be fair, it didn't take that long to do, did it? But all 3 secrets and pistols only. The next level, pistols only, is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. I don't know when the next episode's going to be, but it'll be as soon as I possibly can. Should be before Christmas. There's a little Christmas video that I'm going to do very soon as well. Look out for that. That'll be in between. Like, I want to do like what I used to do, where I do the videos where it's like clipped, little clips, rather than just one big full-on playthrough. But, you know, as always, if you want to play a game and you're excited about it, be excited about it. Don't listen to silly people like myself. Don't be swayed by anything. You do you, my friend. You do you. I am Deck. You are you. Have a good day. Goodbye.